Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How's it going? Okay, coming at you here with the long-awaited stash video. Yes, we got quite a bit to cover here. I really hope I can get this in one take because we're going to be blazing right along here, and we don't want to do it again. So, with all that, let's get right into it. So, some of these kits and things were bought, mostly kits. A couple that were bought, I think, at the end of last year, but most of this has been bought this year, and you combine that with the other kits I bought this year, I'm in real trouble. So, anyway, getting right along. Right around end of January when I was doing that Daisy Dukes Jeep build, it included a CB radio, which is so kind of a key thing about the show. Everybody had a CB in their vehicle. Um, really added to the show. But anyway, it was really well done. I think, man, it would be nice to hold on to that and use it in a big rig build. But as I said, it was such an integral part of the Dukes crew, the Dukes of Hazzard folks, that I used it. And then I went on the internet and I found it a little hard to find some CB radio accessories out there. But I did find one on eBay and I thought this was really well done, very detailed. I like the fact that the mic and cord are separate. And one might think that I would use it for the upcoming big rig build. I'm not going to. I'm going to save this for my Peterbilt 359 truck, which has the passenger door and driver door open. So you can see inside and you'll be able to see it better. So there you go. Here's something that was very random. I don't know, remember where I saw it, but I bought this off Model Roundup, which is just a 1/24th scale vintage Coca-Cola soda machine, and basically it's a big block in there. I've already opened and taken a look, and I not only bought one, I bought two of them because, some of you know, I am a Coca-Cola collector. So I thought it'd be nice to hang on to one and to put one in a diorama somewhere. These were given to me and to be painted at some point. We're just about done with the first one of the group, but here are some Reaper Mini or Bones figures. I'm not even going to try to say some of these names. Hobgoblin Veterans, there's two of them. Here's one of the dudes in there. And the other one is almost at a final, which you'll be seeing soon. Here he is. So I'm working on this guy. Um, Oops, almost knocked something over. That wouldn't be good. Another figure I got is this one here. Again, I'm not even going to try to say the name. And these were bought by a friend at work, and he's into this and doesn't really want to be bothered with the painting part of it. I think it's awesome to paint these. Certainly good practice. And I've been enjoying painting them and then sending them to him when they're done. So it's kind of a win-win. This one here, I'm not too sure again how to say that. I won't even take a chance or take a stab at it. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So little by little, we'll chip away at those. Some other supplies. We'll get into some paints and things that I bought. Most of these were bought at Hobby Lobby, and the others were bought at my local hobby shop. So I'm a little afraid of like some of my favorite paints, which is like the Testors One Coat. This is my favorite color, which is root beer, dark root beer, metallic. Also, this one I never even seen before, which is I have a diamond dust, but this one's called graphite dust. It's a nice dark gray metallic, as you can see in there. But again, I don't know whether Testors is taking their one coat and then just rebranding them to this, because you see these out there quite a bit, which is the extreme lacquers. So I'm not too sure. If somebody happens to know, that'd be cool if you can comment below. Of course, we know about Model Master, so I pick it up where I see it, and I don't know which ones are going to keep, which ones are not. So I thought the 50s Aqua was a great color, good classic color there. One of my favorite Model Master sprays is this one here. I've already used it on a project, Dark Cherry Pearl. Again, it's a metallic, very nice. This one I haven't used yet, but now I have 4 cans, is a kind of a Phantom Green metallic. And these are the Model Master 2-steps. I like the 2-step system. It really worked well for me anyway. Give it a try if you never had tried it before. Just some Sublime Green and some other colors that I thought were pretty cool. And again, some of them I may be afraid that they're not going to be around very long. Also, some paints were some more of these Reaper paints. I can't speak highly enough of these water-based paints. They're so smooth. They brush on, for a brush on acrylic, I don't see anything that, I've never tried anything that's better than this. And this is cool because they're kind of in the tritone package. So it includes the base, highlight, and shadow colors for whatever set of colors. We have green here and we have red there. And it's like blood red, actually. Some sticks here for mixing paints. I don't shake, I mix bottle paints like that. And also glue sometimes in certain spots. I haven't had this in a while, so I thought I'd buy it again, and I actually need it for one project I'm working on, window maker, and clear glue, clear parts glue. Primer, some red, and a display case here. Again, some stuff's from Hobby Lobby. And another thing I see is brand new at my local hobby shop are these new Revell little containers, little tins of paint, and they got a million different colors, very reminiscent of like the Humbrol sort of look to them. But these are enamels, and yeah, they actually work very well. I've already used that one, and then this green one up here, the interior green that I had also. Anyway, okay, more stuff. Then we're going to get into the meat of the kits here, folks. Just bear with me a little longer. As some of you know, most of you know, follow my channel, I'm working on a zombie diorama in 1/35th scale. I went back to the same company, and I felt like I needed more debris and rubble. So this is rubble and bricks. Should be pretty cool. Also, we have, this is a different company, not the same as the, Diorama Plus. Just some good rubble. Honestly, this wasn't that expensive, but you could probably get something very similar if you bought a couple different types of aquarium gravel and kind of mix them in, different ones, and you can probably get the same effect, and it's probably a lot cheaper if I had to guess. So just a tip. Okay, now getting to the kits. Here we go, the part you've been waiting for. This one I bought last year at some point. I don't remember. I think it was probably around November, maybe the long weekend in Thanksgiving. It's the AMT Pro Street 68 Roadrunner. I'm tired of seeing the same basic kits come up when I search the words Pro Street. I know you can turn a lot of cars into Pro Street, but I'm not so gifted to kit bash, so it kind of has to be a kit for me to do it. And this one's a little bit different, so I thought that was cool, and hopefully for an upcoming group build this year, I'm sure you know what I'm referring to. Just a kit had popped up in my image search for some reason in Google. I thought it just looked really cool, so I picked it up. That's how I buy a lot of stuff, guys. It's just stuff I thought looks cool. I don't necessarily have a connection to it, just looks cool. So this is the Revell 57 Ford Ranchero Street Machine. I mean, that just looks lean, mean, low to the ground, and, really cool. And if you guys have any experience with this kit, let me know. Comment below, or reach out or whatever, because I'd be curious to know how this fits together, if it has a lot of parts to it or not. Yeah, I'd be curious to know, because I don't really know anything about it. Next one, where we're buying some paints at Hobby Lobby. I just picked this up. It was 40% off. They had those big super sales going. Just a Toyota truck, something simple, real basic. It's part of a snap fit, I guess. Another reason I bought it was because it includes this raft, which I may use in an upcoming diorama. Or another vehicle build, I'm not sure just yet. Might even put it on my lifeguard Jeep that I plan to do someday, and kind of thing. I don't know, you'd have to see how it looks on the roof. Also, the reason I thought this kit was pretty cool is the decal scheme. As much as I like the browns, I thought this gray and kind of almost blue looked pretty neat too. Looked pretty sharp. So just an easy one there. Maybe a 48-hour build type of build, or maybe a 24-hour build, who knows. So now, getting into some Model Roundup stuff. I put in a big pre-order of 4 kits with Model Roundup back in January, and none of these kits were available yet at that time. It was like the 2nd of January or something like that I put it in. So one of the kits was kind of on a hold and then pushed to March, and then they pushed it to April. So I called him up, spoke to Jack, awesome guy. They're just such good people over there. Model Roundup is just amazing. They're just so easy to deal with. They do everything perfectly. The way they ship stuff to you, it's just great. They even gave me a credit for buying some stuff from them. So they're just the best. I'm sure most of you have bought something from them, but if you haven't, go check them out for sure. Get all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so I talked to him on the phone. I said, could we possibly, pull that one off the order or put it aside, the one we're waiting for, and just send the other kits forward? Because I just kind of want to have them in my possession. I was, concerned that some of these are pretty popular and afraid they'll disappear. You know how it goes. Of the model builder, we're afraid of that something's going to slip away from us. But anyway, he was perfectly agreeable to that and gave me a credit for the one kit. I was waiting for the 76 California Chevy van. So we're going to wait on that one. He put a credit in my account and then sent me the rest. So this is what I got as part of that big order, pre-order. Is this guy here, the Volkswagen Golf, 1978. This is just iconic from my childhood. A lot of people had these. A friend of mine, his father had one of these. A teacher, a real fun teacher in high school, had one of these. So we actually put supplies in his back of the vehicle here, and we put a little bit too much. And when he slammed the back trunk, or whatever you want to call it, he broke the glass. So it was quite a interesting situation. So yeah, just a fun little kit. I jumped into this like most people have. I only have one of these. I may get another one at some point. But yep, I did do the big one here, one of the big releases and anticipated ones, the Kenworth Transit Mixer. Very cool. No clue when I'll get to this one, and no clue what paint scheme I'll use. It won't be the box art, let's put it that way. So very cool. Usually you could see those kits, so they're very expensive if you did find one somewhere in eBay or whatever. Another one I thought was an awesome release is this Revell, basically VW T1 camper. And it comes with some of these accessories and stuff, and that's what attracted me. And they set the scene very well here on the beach. Very cool. And it's not an easy kit, guys. I've seen some build-ups of this on YouTube. This is level 5, and the way this goes together is very, very tricky. So you really have to take your time with it. Matter of fact, I'm getting arranged a buddy build with someone in the community we all know to try to work together on this one. He's got the kit, and I said, when I get mine in, we'll reach out to you. This is what happens when you watch stash videos and you see something cool and something you never built before. You can buy something like this, which is the Lacrosse missile. Charlie Mack, this probably looks pretty familiar to you, although I have one with different box art. It's essentially the same kit. And thanks, Charlie, for showing that, because I like the fact that all these panels and things open up and you can detail it out. And I've never built a missile carrier before or anything like this, so it's definitely something new and cool for me. All right, folks, kind of winding down. Sorry for the long video. I do apologize. This one you kind of got a sneak peek already, most of you. The Kenworth W900. I was back and forth a million times what to build for the big rig build for 2021. And we saw an HPI guy video of this, and we decided to get this for the build. But since that's kind of a cheat that I already showed that kit, basically at the end of right around maybe beginning of December last year, I thought it would be cool to just get myself a really cool Lego kit and just work on a Lego project, maybe a couple pieces a day, put it on my dining room table, just kind of almost like you would do with a jigsaw puzzle, just as you pass it, maybe do a couple pieces kind of thing. I made a bad misjudgment there and went into my local Target and even Walmart just after Christmas, like a week and a half after Christmas. It looked like a bomb hit the toy department. There was hardly anything there, and Lego aisles were almost completely empty, which was amazing. So very recently I got chatting and caught up a little bit with Tommy, good old Colonel Reb, out here in the community, and we were talking about different things, and he showed me a really cool ISS model kit, International Space Station model kit. I said, well, that's really neat. And I did take a picture of or he did send me a picture of it, and I made note of it. But when searching out something else on Amazon, this popped up. The Lego Ideas series, And here it is, the ISS, which I thought was really cool. I looked at a couple videos of people who built this. Even comes with a couple shuttles. You're not reading that incorrectly. That's 864 pieces in this box. And yeah, so this is definitely going to fit the bill with the kind of thing I was looking for. You know, it's just going to be a fun one. So that's it with the stash video, folks. Again, sorry it's so long. I do apologize. It is not like me to do 15-minute plus videos. If you've hung in for the whole thing, get yourself a hobby. No, I'll be kidding. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.